baseball fans, and welcome. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's Cleveland taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shabby. And Singy, there's been a lot to talk about already in this series as we head into Game 4.
Well, if the first 3 games are any indication, this has the look of a series that'll go all the way to Game 7, Boog. I think this is a classic matchup, and we've seen momentum change course a few times already. But I'll tell you what, I think whoever takes this one will be feeling really good about their chances the rest of the way.
Yeah, that's a good point. We've seen it before. Even when you're down 2-1, it seems like a win in Game 4 can propel you to a series win more often than not. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Almost ready to get underway, and on the hill, Jeffrey Springs. What do we have on him?
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
And now the center fielder, Romeo Santos. That's in there. And we're underway here in Game 4. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Good eye in that spot.
Well, these guys were shut out in the previous game, and I'm really interested to see what did they talk about in that hitters meeting that's going to translate into the game and help them be able to get on the scoreboard.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a foul ball, he stays alive. One and two here. Bounce to the left side. Slides, he's got it. To first. On the money, nice play. Take a look at the lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Now at the plate, Jared Duran. That's in there, and that is strike one. One down, base is empty. And ball one. Now fly ball to right center. Low, ranging after it. Makes the grab, 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. Brandon Sampson will hit next. First pitch just misses.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
And it's 1-1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
One now. Check swing, and that's a ball. That one's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
That's a base hit. Now, Josh Welch. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Snap throw to first. And he's back in easily. Back over to first. And he's back in that time as well. Sampson off of first with 2 away. And there's the strike.
21.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. One, two now. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Move to first.
Be safe.
And now the lefty. Runner takes off. Pitches low. Throw to second. He's safe. Singy, the best way to catch this guy might be on replay.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the only way to catch him, Boog. I mean, you see that sprint speed on StatCast right there. It's elite, and just makes it very tough on the defense. A lot of pressure on those guys.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Sampson around third. He'll score easily, and it's 1-0.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
At the plate, Ian Aguilar. And that's in there for strike 1.
All ones the count.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the...
Now that's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. This is the American League Championship Series on the show.
I ain't never seen the best. Let them know that you the best. Let them know that you the
Back now in Tampa Bay, and on the mound in this one, Thomas Zimborski. And Singy, he's a workhorse, loves pitching deep into his starts.
Yeah, he battled through 7 innings last time out. He pitched well enough to get the win thanks to that offense. He'll look to turn in another quality start in this one.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Esteury Ruiz. The wind of the pitch. In the air, center field. And there's 1 down. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
And the right-hander deals.
Nope, outside.
Going to count 1 and 2. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
The next pitch misses, and it's a full count. stays alive. Two. That one hit to right. Duran settles under it and makes the catch. And there are two down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Yandy Diaz now. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next one just misses. Yeah, that's ball 2.
It's a good take.
2-2. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Tampa. They're down 1-0. Back here at Tropicana Field, now here is Jose Ramirez. Springs back to work. And a foul ball left side. Springs, he gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. And the pitch.
Ball. 1-0.
And that misses off the outside edge. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
Way inside, gets out of the way. You look at what the elite guys do. They strike guys out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Now batting Tristan Casas. 2 down.
Yeah, all you want is a guy like that. Take the ball every 5th day, go out there, hand it over to the bullpen, perhaps in the 7th inning or later.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Stephen Kwan. That one fouled off. Next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. Two outs. And a big swing and a miss.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Fastball almost got him there. Hacks swings and misses. It's a strikeout. After an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the second. And now here's the veteran DH, Adam Duvall. The pitch. And that's outside. And that one a little bit high.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Next offering upstairs. Right-hander kicks, deals. Pumps in a strike, and now 3-1 the count. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Adam Duvall blasts one out, and we're all square. It's 1-1.
Clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
And now it's Brandon Lau. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
0-1 now.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Tied up here in the early going. That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
The 1-2. And a ball evens the count. That's inside. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Swings, fouls it off, and he breaks his bat.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
The pitch. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. The pitch. Lau checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. That's ball 4. He walked him.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer on it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Isaac Paredes now. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Next offering is down low.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Good solid contact right there, just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with, but they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there, and really they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. Now it's Randy Arozarena in there, and it's 0-1. The pitch. There's a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
0-2 now. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Righty delivers. On the ground, right side. And that one finds its way through. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Batting in the right fielder.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Line and a base hit into right. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with 1 away.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
1 down. Now it's going to be Christian Bethancourt. That one catches the zone. Strike 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And 1-2. And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And the righty deals. 99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Esteury Ruiz. And first offering is fouled off. Lau at third. Arozarena over at second. Varsho at first. 2 out of the inning. Off the plate inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one is upstairs.
Big in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Next pitch is downstairs. Josh Lowe next to bat for Tampa. Here it comes. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Bounce to the right. Aguilar. In plenty of time to first. They limit the damage here. But a run scores in the inning as this solo home run ties things up. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching the American League Championship Series on the show. Top half of the 3rd inning. And now the DH, Andrew Vaughn.
Andrew Vaughn.
Springs back to work. And that's outside. Vaughn measures 6 feet even, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Breaking ball inside. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
The 2-1. Into center. Lowe has it sized up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Romeo Santos, the next to hit. 0 for 1 so far. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. First offering misses the mark. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
On a line, base hit.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. And now Jared Duran. Kicks and fires. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
There goes the runner. It's a pitch out. Throw, and they got him.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw, quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 3rd out. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. And welcome back as we go to the last of the third. Here's the center fielder, Josh Lowe. The line to kick the pitch. There's a strike.
Well, these Rays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Righty to the plate. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Our biggest concern, other than injury after a moment like that, is just how the pitcher will respond. You know, sometimes a guy loses confidence in a pitch when he's hit somebody.
Now move to first. Lowe gets back easily.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Swung on, belted. That one's back. Hits the top of the wall. The run scores all the way from first. It's 2-1.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Duvall at the plate. The solo homer his first time. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And he held back according to Larry Bullard. Diaz stands at second with no outs. There's a strike.
1-1.
Check swing went around. And it's 1-2. Man at second. And that's down and away. Runner at second, nobody out. Here's the 2-2.
3-2.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Three-two now. Got him. And now one away.
The batter.
Lau at the plate.
Second baseman.
And takes low for ball one. Runner at second here, one gone. Check swing on a 1-0. Appeal to third. Didn't go. At the belt and fires. Found back our way, and that's out of play. Pitch misses, and that's ball three.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground, hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Isaac Paredes next to hit for the Rays. And he dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And the pitch. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
The pitch. Ripped into left center, base hit. Diaz rounds third, headed for the plate. Oh, he throws it away. And he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Now here is Randy Arozarena. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here, make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
And he deals. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. 3 innings in the books here in Game 4. Tampa Bay leads this one 3-1. Back now in Tampa Bay. On to the 4th. Now it's the power. Speed combo. Brandon Sampson. Here comes the pitch. Knocks it down.
Pretty much gifted a leadoff base runner right there, and as an offense, this is where you really want to take advantage. Apply some pressure this inning, make that error hurt.
Josh Welch getting ready to hit. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Well, these guys showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Step off, throw to first, and he's back in standing. Nobody out, runner at first. Another throw over, and they're keeping him close. Back to first, and no luck this time either. To first one more time, and a shocking development. He's safe again. Kicks and deals. Next offering is outside. Runner at first with no outs here.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
High fly ball, right field. Varsho moving under it. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Ian Aguilar.
And now, Ian Aguilar went down on strikes his first time through. Check swing, and he held up. And now the lefty swings and lines a base hit into left field. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Third baseman, Jose
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Jose Ramirez now at the plate. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And it's off the wall. Throw cut off, now to the plate. And he's in there. They pick up a run, and now it's a 1-run game. And he's got no chance. He's out. But a run does score, and they cut the deficit to 1.
Well, they had him dead to rights right there at the plate, and I hate to say it, but that's on the third base coach. Third base coach was sending him all the way, and it just wasn't the right call. I know base coaches take a lot of pride in what they do and how they prepare, but I think he'll be thinking about that one for a little while.
And now it's going to be Tristan Casas. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now a screamer into the outfield. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Run comes in from second. It's 3-3.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. That pitch came off the bat really well into center field, and he clearly put a nice swing on it. And anytime you can get one to drop in out there, you know you stung it pretty good, because it seems like center fielders these days, to a man, these guys can run down just about everything hit their way.
And now here is Stephen Kwan. The 0-1. And a good eye there.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
Base hit. Here comes Casas around third. Here comes the throw. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 4-3.
Picks himself up an RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
2 outs. Runner on first. And next is the designated hitter, Andrew Vaughn. He's 0 for 1. Pitch misses. Ball 1. And here it comes. So 2 balls and no strikes.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that is that. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. We're midway in the 4th. The Guardians lead it 4-3. Welcome back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Dalton Varsho. The right-hander back to work. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Left-hand hitter waits. Got it by him for the K.
Away, away, away. And clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play. And that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch, and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
Here's the catcher to hit, Christian Bethancourt. On the outside corner, strike one. In the air, out towards left center. Leaping, and he makes the grab.
That's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Back to the top of the lineup, Yuri Ruiz. Next to hit for the Rays. 0-1.
0-1 for count.
Two down, nobody on. Just missed. Pitch misses, and a count 2-1. Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. Home team down a run as the Rays try and punch back down a run. And he grounds one to the right side. Whips it to Casas. That is the inning. Down in order go the Rays. Score holds at 4-3. Back here at Tropicana Field, ready now for the 5th inning. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Romeo Santos.
Santos.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Garrett Clevenger warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Moran warming up as well. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And a 1-2.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
That one just misses. Full count, 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. The wind of the pitch. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Low, ranging after it. Tracks it down for the out. 1 away. So up next, Jared Duran. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Man at first with one gone. Brandon Sampson digs in now. Now snap throw to first. And he's back standing. Another move to first. Ball one, no strikes. And a pitch. Hit on the ground, might be two. Ruiz over to second for one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Stepping in, Josh Welch. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Pitch out, but no action. There's a strike. Sampson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Again with a pitch out. The 2-1. And that one pulled foul. The pitch. And now it's filled up.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
So first and second with 2 outs. Ian Aguilar, the next to hit. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
The pitch. That one a little bit high, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Guardians out front here, 4-3. Back here at the ballpark, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now up for Tampa Bay, Josh Lowe. The pitch. And there's the strike. Next offering is downstairs. And a pitch. There's a swing and a miss.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
And it's even up.
That's a really good take.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses across to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the first baseman, Yandy.
And here's the first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
There's a strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
In the air, right side. Duran under it. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Next to bat will be the Rays' 4-hitter, Adam Duvall. He's already homered here in this one. And there's the strike.
Well, you got to be careful with this guy. 2 outs, nobody on. He's looking to drive the ball really far. So if you can't get him to chase your pitch, you might just pitch around him a little bit and deal with the guy on deck if you walk it.
Next offering is in for a strike. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to him, to get some runs up.
Set down on strikes. Fastball to letters, froze him for strike 3. Rays held in check here. They still trail it here, 4-3. The left-hander on